That's me, and this is my friend Wade, and we travelled halfway across the world to visit 16 theme parks in 20 days, all across the United States of America. We give you our full ride reviews. Wow.
Favorite ride ever.
We bring you on ride. And give you our full thoughts on every single theme park we visited.
Wow. Such a good park.
Incredible park.
This is the USA Theme Park Road Trip 2023.
Yo! Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Today we are at Hershey Park. So many awesome roller coasters at this park. You've got their new RMC that opened only a couple of months ago, Wildcats Revenge. Super excited to get on that one. They've also got some hypers here. They've got Skyrush, which is known as thigh crush. So we're gonna see if it does crush our thighs. We've also got Candymonium, which is another hyper, and so many more. So super excited for today. But we're actually gonna start off our day at the Hershey, what is it, Hershey World? They've actually got a dark ride in here, so we're gonna go check out Hershey World, check out their dark ride, so let's go. Oh my gosh, this place is massive, absolutely massive. We decided to come in here first because this place opens at 9, the park opens at 10, so yeah, wow, this place is huge. I think the dark ride is up there, I would assume, so yeah, let's go for a ride on the Hershey chocolate tour.
Supervisor here at the Hershey Chocolate Factory. I was asked to be your guide today, and I can't wait to show you around. It all starts with cocoa beans, which are harvested and shipped to us from tropical regions around the world. Thoroughly remove unwanted parts like pulp in precise amounts to achieve that unique and consistent Hershey's flavor. We pour the blended cocoa beans into large revolving roasters, which get extremely hot.
This for thousands of years. The grinding turns cocoa nibs into the smooth, dark liquid used to make milk and dark chocolate.
We mix sugar into the milk using large batching tanks. We add the chocolate making all comes together. Just little pieces that we call chocolate crumb. Here's our friend Kiss to explain the next step in the process.
Corn refined crumb into milk chocolate. The conching process mixes and heats the chocolate.
Don't forget about Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, my personal favorite.
Well, we've just experienced the Hershey's chocolate tour. Bit of on-ride footage for you there as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize there's so much that goes into making chocolate. Totally free, so come and check it out if you are at Hershey Park. But enough of chocolate, time for some roller coasters. Let's head on into the park. And yes, it does look like the busiest day of the trip today. This place is pumping. So many people here. Yeah, we're gonna make the most of it. It is a 11-hour day today, so let's head on inside. Well, it's definitely the most energy we've seen walking into a park. Yeah, we're heading to the back of the park to ride Wildcats Revenge first. We're feeling like everyone is going there because everyone is walking this way, but I'm gonna get that one out of the way just because it might get a longer line later in the day because it is the newest one here. But yeah, super excited to ride this RMC. We'll see you when we get there. Oh my gosh, here it is, Wildcats Revenge. From off-ride, it looks like one of the better RMCs that we've done this trip. Wow, super excited. You keen, Wade? Looks awesome. Just had our ride there on on Wildcats Revenge. Only opened 2 months ago. Yeah, that's a great RMC.
Back row.
Yeah, we were back row. Awesome airtime on that first drop.
Yeah, so smooth.
Yeah, incredibly smooth. You'd hope it's smooth for a 2-month-old ride. In terms of RMCs, it's not up there with Iron Gwazi for me.
No, I couldn't go.
I'd say it's sitting there with Airy Force 1, maybe just behind Airy Force 1 for me.
Maybe just above for me.
Yeah, it's a great RMC, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely awesome. It's in my top 10, I'd say. Yeah, what an incredible RMC. And I must say, the operations on that are
smashing, yeah. 3 trains.
3 trains on there. The ride-ops are like running back and forth, checking all the harnesses. They are killing it. Good job. Yeah, awesome RMC and a great way to start off our day here at Hershey Park. Alright, it's time now for a ride on the Wild Mouse. Just across from Wildcats Revenge there. We thought we'd knock it out of the way while it's a short wait. Not really one we're going to come back to and ride again, are we? So we'll just knock it out of the way and keep on going.
We're going to pass. If you wear glasses, advise that you keep them off, or otherwise careless for the ride. Just must be a Hershey.
Well, we've just had our ride there on Wild Mouse. Probably a really unique name for a wild mouse. It's a wild mouse. We're gonna go for a ride on Laugh Track now. The ride's Mara Spinning Coaster, opened here in 2015. Not too sure, you can never tell a ride from when it's an indoor coaster. You can't tell what it is. So we know it's a spinning coaster. Yeah, you ready to go for a ride? Well, let's go. We just had our ride there on Laugh Track, the Mara Ride spinning coaster, opened in 2015, and that was your first spinning coaster.
Yeah.
We didn't get too much of a spin. It's all to do with the weight there. Yeah. What do you think of it?
It's alright, cool concept.
Cool concept. We actually had an older lady behind us, I'd say 40s, 50s, was laughing her head off.
We thought it was recorded.
Yeah, we thought it was onboard audio. And then I turned around and she was actually laughing her head off. Cool concept. Unfortunately, we didn't get much of a spin, but a great family coaster, I would say.
Oh yeah.
It's time for a ride on Lightning Racer. This ride opened in 2000 and was manufactured by GCI. Yeah, one of their wooden coasters here at Hershey Park, so let's go for a ride.
For engines!
Ride there on Lightning Racer. We went on, what side did we go on? Thunder?
Thunder.
We went on Thunder together. Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough woody. It doesn't really do much either. I don't know. It's cool that it like races and it like intertwines. That's the right word. Yeah. And it's not just an out and back layout. It was a good layout, but rough.
Yeah.
Now, I went around and did Lightning, even worse. I didn't think it could get worse. Worse. Wade was lucky he didn't come on that one. Terrible. We're not doing that again. Nope. 1 and done. Well, 2 and done for me. 1 and done. Making our way down this area of the park. It's home to the Jolly Rancher Remix, which is of a Comet Boomerang. We're going to skip that one for now because we are heading to Stormrunner, the Intamin hydraulic launch coaster. What does this remind you of? Not this one, the red one.
Superman?
Superman Escape back home at Movie World. Although this one looks to have a better layout after the top hat, so really excited to get on this one. Let's go for a ride on Stormrunner. Had our ride there on Stormrunner, the 2004 Intamin hydraulic launch roller coaster. I love hydraulic launches.
Yeah.
Best launches in the game for me. It's a shame that they're getting replaced because they're unreliable. Just some manufacturer makes something that's very similar to this but reliable. That would be great. In terms of the ride, I'd take second half. The second half of this is awesome.
Yeah.
The inversions on it are awesome, but back home, Superman Escape, that first dark ride scene kind of thing, awesome for Superman. So if they could mash the two together,
Yeah, that'd be
incredible.
unreal.
Solid ride here at Hershey Park. Yeah, so here's a look at Trailblazer. Definitely won't be getting on that one today, but not a huge loss. Not a huge loss at all. We're going to continue making our way around the park. Oh, there goes Stormrunner. Awesome ride. Well, we're just passing by Great Bear, the B&M invert. Yeah, it has a really long line. That's not line for it, the line's back up there. But yeah, we're gonna skip that one for now. We might come back to it later, but we've done quite a few B&M inverts this trip, so not a huge loss if we miss that one. We're gonna make our way around maybe to Skyrush. We're gonna see how long the line is for that. Yeah, really keen to see how the restraints are on that one, because I've heard mixed opinions about the restraints. Some people like them, some people don't. Yeah, it looks awesome off-ride. Like wing seats for that one as well, so make our way around to Skyrush. Alright, so we've just seen the line for Skyrush. It doesn't look too bad. Hopefully the operations are good on this, just like the others have been. Awesome lift hill going up there. Super keen to get on this one. Opened in 2012, an Intamin wing coaster. Oh, looks great. We'll go for a ride and we'll give you our review when we come off. We've just had our ride there on Skyrush.
Yeah, I don't know.
Call it Skyrush.
That was horrible.
It feels like the restraints just get tighter and tighter as you keep going. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
Didn't enjoy it.
There was airtime.
It was.
But it wasn't enjoyable.
No.
It was just painful. I've never had such a rough experience going down a first drop before.
You're rattling the whole way.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's rough. More of a rattle, but it's like, I don't know. Not great. Not great, no.
One and done.
One and done, on to the next. Well, we're making our way back down to the front of the park. Our thighs need a bit of rest after that one, so we'll come to get on a B&M Hyper with the clamshell restraints. Keen to get on this one. I know everyone seems to go to this ride at the start of the day because it's right at the entrance, so if I were you, I'd try and skip past it and come back to it around midday or just after midday, and hopefully it'll be a bit quieter. But yeah, let's go for a ride on Candymonium. Just had our ride there on Candymonium, B&M Hypercoaster. Amazing. So much fun. B&M Hypers this trip have been awesome. Except for the intense turnaround on Goliath, you know, it's been awesome, hasn't it?
Oh yeah.
They're just so much fun. The clamshell restraints are comfortable.
Yeah.
Not really ejector on them B&M Hypers, just floater, but just so much fun.
Enjoyable. That's the word I just...
Enjoyable and re-rideable, I'd say.
Yeah.
Go around again, not intense. Yeah. Super fun. Well, we had an awesome ride there on Candymonium. So much fun, those B&M hypers. So much fun. Except for Goliath at Six Flags Over Georgia. Yeah, we're making our way down to Comet now. 1946 wooden coaster. I think this is the oldest coaster of the trip, so yeah. hopefully it's not too bad. Let's go for a ride on Comet. And here's a look at Comet. It's actually got a weird loading platform. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's actually slanted down. So it starts up there and it slants down towards the lift hill there. Is that what y'all were doing in 1946? Because that's weird. All right, let's go for a ride. Just had a ride there on Comet. Yeah, you're not a fan?
No.
Not a fan?
I mean, it is, what, 1945?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be smooth. It's
I knew it's going to be rough, but...
I think the coolest thing about that is the braking system on
That's such a weird but cool...
Yeah, it must be what they used back in the day. Yeah, it wasn't smooth, but I guess it's a classic. It's a classic. We've been on a classic here at Hersheypark. We won't be doing it again, but on to the next, a classic here at Hershey. We're coming for a ride now on Super Duper Looper. Unique name. This opened in 1977, manufactured by Schwarzkopf. Yeah, you can't really see much of the layout. It's all back here at the back of the park in the trees. So yeah, we'll go for a ride and let you know how it is when we come off. Well, we just did the Super Duper Duper Looper.
With one loop.
Not Super Duper Loopers with an S, just one loop. It was smooth.
Such a smooth ride.
That's incredible, 1977 and it's smooth as hell. Yeah, not a bad ride. Probably a family coaster.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah, that's all we gotta say, enjoyable. Well, we passed it earlier in the day and we said if we were gonna skip this one, we might skip this one, but we're back. The line is a lot shorter. So yeah, super keen to try this 1998 B&M invert. Let's go for a ride. Great Bear, the B&M invert, and yeah, it was pretty good.
Solid ride.
A bit more rough than the other ones we've done this trip. I felt the sense of speed more in this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Nothing outstanding in terms of inversions, but sense of speed for me is awesome for this ride. And that first drop is quite weird. Yeah. It's not really a first drop, it's like a fake first drop, and then you go down into it. But yeah, solid invert. Really happy we got on Great Bear there. Pretty solid invert. We're actually making our way to, I think it's called the Kissing Tower. It's actually an observation tower here at Hersheypark. Something different for you guys to see instead of a roller coaster. But yeah, there it is just there. Goes up all the way to the top there. Yeah, we're gonna jump on there and have some awesome views of the park. Yeah, here we go on the Kissing Tower.
For your safety, please remain seated during the ride and refrain from the ride. Take in the views of Hershey, Pennsylvania, and listen to the story of how it came to be. Our founder, Milton S. Hershey, opened his chocolate factory in the middle of Dairy Township in 1905. With Milton Hershey's support, Houses,
Yeah, we have to get on that monorail thing tomorrow.
Creating the town we know today.
Incredible views. There's the factory over there.
So tonight we have to go list of things that we want to do
Hershey
tomorrow.
Park was originally created as leisure grounds for the employees of Hershey's
Or just
chocolate
something that you guys
factory.
wanna see.
Hybrid coaster, Wildcats Revenge, takes riders through
So
one
look at this cool log flume.
only at Hershey Park. Climb a 130
You don't really get wet.
max
It's
speeds of
minimally.
62 miles per hour. Dive into an 82-degree drop, inward 4 times.
That's the swings right over there.
The world's largest underflip on 3 custom trains. Below us, you'll see Zoo America.
Well, incredible views there on the Kissing Tower. Definitely check that out if you're at Hershey Park.
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah, real quick, but awesome views of the park.
Oh, yeah.
And all the coasters. We're gonna head to, I think we might get one more ride on Wildcats Revenge now. I really wanna see if it can beat Air Force One. I don't know. For you it does.
I think so, yeah.
You think so? I wanna get a ride more towards the front because it can change your experience. So we're gonna head around there and hopefully get a ride on Wildcats Revenge. And one last look at the boomerang here. We're gonna skip this one today. Too busy and it's just another clone. Not gonna bother doing that one. I'd rather another rewrite on Wildcats Revenge, to be honest. So yeah, we're gonna keep heading this way towards the cat. Oh yeah, incredible entrance to Wildcats Revenge as well. They've also got the old track here from Wildcat. Absolutely awesome that they're paying respect to their past. Doesn't look like it's too long of a line for Wildcats Revenge, so hopefully it's running a bit faster than this morning and it moves up in my ranks, but you never know. We'll see when we come off. Well, we've just had our re-ride there on Wildcats Revenge. I want to know your thoughts first.
Incredible. Second row, wow.
Yeah, we were in the second row there, more towards the front of the train. I actually felt the airtime more in that, more aggressive in towards the front there. One letdown for this ride is that underflip. It's just doesn't do anything. Did it do anything for you?
Nah.
Yeah, really slow on that part, which is such a letdown. I still don't know if it beats Air Force One. I don't know. I need to sit down and have a think about it. The thing coming away from that is the aggressive airtime for me. Incredible RMC. Super glad we got on it. Well, we've got one last big coaster to get on today, and it is Fahrenheit, manufactured by Intamin, opened in 2008. We've left it till last because the operations and the throughput for this ride are just terrible. 12 riders per train. So yeah, this is the longest we've had to wait, I would say, today. But yeah, we'll go for a ride and tell you our thoughts when we come off. I've just been on Fahrenheit and I've heard some really bad things about that ride, and the only bad thing I can say, well, there's two bad things. One is the slight rattle.
Yeah.
Slight rattle. Not uncomfortable, but just slight rattle. And two is the throughput of that. Terrible.
Shocking.
Yeah, terrible throughput. Probably the longest way of the day there. About almost an hour, I'd say.
Enjoyable ride, good ride.
Yeah, not too bad. Slight rattle and yeah.
One and done.
Well, that's gonna end our day here at Hershey Park. We're gonna head outside the park and we'll wrap up the vlog out there. Yeah, we only missed I only missed 2 credits. Oh, 3 actually. There was one that has an extended closure, so that wasn't gonna open at all today. But it's just the kitty credit that I missed, and then the boomerang. But yeah, no big loss. I'm sure I'll be back sometime in the future to get them. But yeah, we'll head outside the park and we'll wrap up the vlog. Well, that wraps up our day here at Hershey Park. One of the busiest parks of the trip.
Yeah, I can see why though.
Yeah, this place is awesome. It's rammed with families. This is I didn't realize there was gonna be so many families here at such a coaster heavy park. But there's actually a lot more end coasters here. I didn't really realize there's
Yeah.
a lot of flat rides, no dark rides, but a lot of flat rides and a lot of things for families to do. Great park, but it is really busy, so keep that in mind if you are coming here. Probably, like, we were in line 70% of the day, 80% of the day.
Yeah.
A lot of lining up today. So if you don't want to be doing that, maybe do 2 days here.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation. But some great rides here. Stand out for me, Wildcats Revenge.
Absolutely.
Awesome RMC. One of the best of the trip, in my opinion.
Yep.
It's moved up the ranks. I've thought about it, and it's really good. Another one, Candymonium.
Yeah.
Awesome hyper. Love that one. Stormrunner. We love that. Good launch on that. The hydraulic launch might go away soon. Sad, but it's gonna happen, I think. For family coasters, I really like Laugh Track, actually.
Yeah, that was good.
That's a great family coaster, that one. Spinning coaster. And yeah, I have to say, today is some of the best operations we've seen.
Yeah.
Especially on Wildcats Revenge. They are pumping out trains on that. It is insane. There was only one train running on Skyrush. I don't know about you, but Skyrush.
Yeah.
Skyrush.
Not enjoyable.
No, no good. But yeah, awesome day. Yeah, one I'll probably come back to. I've still got to get 3 credits here. Don't know if you'll be here, but
maybe.
It's an awesome place. It's not all about the coasters. There's chocolate and yeah, it's awesome. So definitely come check it out if you're in the area. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Go down there, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about this park because we loved it. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.